Top of the steering column is where they would like you to mount the microphone, which has two-sided tape, and it would kind of go right about there, which I think is lame. So I was looking around the dash for somewhere to mount this thing. You know, a lot of people go up here, mount it up above next to the visors. Think that would be a problem when you go to your open your sunroof. So I noticed, let me see if I can zoom in on this. Oh, that was better before. This grate right here looks like, and I used a pick tool, not a sharp one, and I just kind of worked it out. It's empty. That's going to be a perfect microphone install location. So we'll do that next. We'll disassemble the mic. I'll show you how I put it in there. Disassembling the microphone. So there's a very small Phillips screw down in there. Undo that. There it is right there. It probably, okay, it's easier to take apart than we thought. So, interesting, mic is here. This is actually the microphone. The front side of the mic is right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then the circuit board to control the microphone. So the wiring's just held in right here. We're going to do that. We're going to be careful not to break the solder joints. We have to figure a way to spread this because I don't think it's going to be simple enough to just pick out. So if you look at the original design while we're here, this side's for cooling, this side's for speaking. That's why they want you to mount it like that, you know, like this, speaker forward or toward your mouth in the car. Okay, let me see. Maybe instead of squeezing or anything, I'm going to push on it and pry it apart. So I'm prying the case open, just working it slowly. Working my way down in there. And there you go. It is that simple to remove. There's our microphone. We'll be going inside of this. Just kind of like that, right? Can you get any more bitchin' than that? There it is. Hidden down inside there. Probably going to put a little foam in it or something to keep it in place. I'm not really sure. Actually, it goes in pretty easy. I'd like to have a little strain relief on the back side of this, so I might just get it in place and then run a zip tie behind it. I'll let you know what I do. Here's what I decided to do. I took a pair of diagonal clippers and I just made a little, these are very sharp, and I just made a little diagonal cut right there. Just snip like that. I'm going to drop it in there like that, use some Gorilla Glue right here to hold it in, and you'll see that I just slowly walked it down in with a plastic pick tool, not touching the circuit board or really the back side. I went on the stainless edges. Let me see if I can show you that one. So I went on the stainless edges on the sides right there, and the other side over there. Let's see if you can see in there. And I just walked it down, not all the way down to where it was on top of, but you can see it's close to the end. So for final placement with the glue in there and everything, I'll get it, you know, where it's very centered and directionally as close as I can. So you can kind of see it hiding in there. To the car. This is the microphone. I used a little Gorilla Glue right there and some Scotch tape to hold it down. Inside there is the mic. It's going to go behind that grate, and we'll install that next, route the wiring for this piece. When I was pulling the instrument cluster, I learned one other thing about the dash. This is the original microphone mount if your car came with one. This car didn't, so I was able to utilize it and adapt it in. So maybe you guys will do it the same way I did. Or you may be able to adapt your original microphone into the PCCM Plus. Anyways, I carefully routed the wiring through that screw hole. It puts the wire right there. just kind of under and behind, back up, right through. It's going to come out exactly in the same spot that the hazard goes through, and the wiring's just there. It'll be right in the back cavity, and we'll hook it all up.